Yeah, hello. This is about the C47 Simulator, which is a software which runs on desktop PCs to show you the C47 calculator without having the Swiss Micros hardware. And you can test then all the features it has, except of those which are related to the DMCP, the underlying operating system. And but the calculator itself can be used with all its functions. Okay, so the test today is whether we can install this software not only on Windows and on normal Linux systems, but also on a Raspberry Pi. And I have one here. It's based on the Pi 4 revision B. And I have freshly installed the Raspberry OS in the 32-bit version. Everything runs fine so far, and you see here on the screen the home page of the C47 project, and that's our starting point for the installation. So first thing we do is we go down to Community Wiki, because here we have all the information available we need for this installation. So we click here on Installation and Setup. And here we have a simulator software on PCs. The first section is about Windows, and then we come to Linux. And first thing we need is the font, because the calculator has its own font for the display simulation. It's the same font used on the DM42 hardware if you install it there. But we need this font, of course, also on the Raspberry Pi now. So I have never done font installation on a Raspberry. Let's see how it works. Here we have the font. I click on this link. And here we can download the C47 __ standard font.ttf. This one here. Okay. Actor fonts. Try it again. Yep. And now this command here. Okay, this looks good. Now we have installed the font, hopefully. And the next step is build from source. That's what we need. We click on build instructions. And we change into this directory here, or better on this URL. It is called RPN calculators /C43. Don't be confused by this. The C47 is a fork from this project, which was called C43. And when we look here, we see we are in gitlab.com/rpn calculator/C43, but here is the C47 logo, so that's the place to be. We click on code and we copy this URL. Then we change into our home directory. And here we launch the command git clone and copy this URL. So this takes a moment, of course. Okay, that looks nice. Now let's see what we got. We have here the C43 project. Let's change into it. And all we have to do here is let's see, we need some prerequisites for the process. So let's get back to the installation and setup. Build instructions. We have the source now, but here are the OS dependent preparations for the build process. And we take this command here completely. And fire it up. Okay. So you see that some things have to be installed. We already had Git, but most probably not the Ninja build, package config, I don't know, build essential, Ccache, then libgtk3 developer edition, libgmp developer, zip, and Meson. I think it's called Meson, right? That's a build tool for developers. Okay, so everything's done. And now all we have to do is make sim. No, we do a make clean before, just in case, and then a make sim. This warning is always there. It's not important at the moment, and it doesn't compromise the build process. Oops. What's up there? I hope that there are no problems. but it looks a bit like a problem. We'll see. The link process has been started. Okay. Looks good. So let's do another ls-l. And we see we have an executable called C47. Now we will see whether this works. Launch. Yeah, there we are. That's nice. So let's reduce the other windows here so that we have a good look at the C47. This looks really nice, I'd say. There is a slight problem which does not compromise the overall function of the thing. Normally you should see the fuselage of the DM42 hardware. Around here. So we should have a frame here which resembles the fuselage of the DM42, and this is missing, as you can see. But we have the window decoration on top here, and we can minimize the window. Maximizing doesn't have a reasonable effect, of course. Now you have seen how to install the C47 Simulator on a Raspberry Pi, and it's absolutely identical to any other Linux. So it's no problem to do this installation. I will do another video about the configuration of the simulator so that it works best with a computer keyboard, and I'll show you some tricks and give you some hints how to make the best of use of the simulator. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye bye.